Hey, well, it is Monday, and I am making my way through Old El Sketcho. That is the Sketchy Woods. Sorry, I'm making inside jokes at myself. Making my way through the Sketchy Woods, and I think I'm actually going to just do a quick jaunt through the sketch and make my way over to the fancy woods because I like the boards that I found in there last week. Somebody had nailed some boards to some trees, and I was throwing knives at the boards, and that works out fantastic. Actually, I think I might even attach some boards to some trees in the Sketchy Woods too, because I do throw at dead trees for the most part, but if I can attach some boards to some of the trees, then I can throw at those boards, and it just gives me more options, because right now I have to look for dead trees to throw at. The wood on them is sometimes hard. It's not always a good quality target to throw at, and also they're not always in the location that I would want them in. So I'm not filming my entire hikes anymore. We're just doing filming interesting bits throughout the week, and then just do a weekly edit. Of course, I'm going to include the knife throwing like I always do, but also any other interesting stuff I see in my travels. Okay, I'm getting a little better at these distance throws. Wow. That's a big stump. Oh, this is great. That's it for today. Now it's Tuesday and I am out for my hike, and it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I hate taking a break this late, but sometimes work just gets so busy that I can't get away from my desk. But I'm out now, and I'm gonna clear my head, put some holes in some trees. It's better than putting holes in my head and clearing trees. But it's a nice little stress relief as I'm out on my lunch break hike. And along the way, we'll see if there's any other cool stuff that we can see. Okay, so my knife, I had this knife sticking in the wood, and this knife hit it right on the end of the handle. And it totally made, I don't know if you can see that, it's like a big dent right in the corner of the handle. So I'm gonna have to try and find a rock to try and file that off on. Back to doing spin throws. I'm much better at sticking the spin throws from a distance than the no spin throws. I'm still having trouble with my no spin at a farther distance. But we're talking probably about 7-8 meters away. Yeah, so today is Wednesday. What a crazy day. So I'm out a little bit earlier today because I have some meetings to attend at work. I don't usually talk too much about my work on this channel just because I can ramble on all day about it, but I work as an animation supervisor for animated TV shows or TV series. I say TV, but most of the shows nowadays or a lot of the shows nowadays are more on streaming platforms than cable television. But yeah, that's what I do in my day job, and I do this on my lunch break. You know, I've been doing it for almost, I think, 18 years, close to 18 years now. Some days it can be pretty stressful working in production. It's just the deadlines. So, but no, I love it. I love the challenge. It's definitely challenging, and it doesn't get boring. So I do love it. That's part of the reason why I started doing these hikes, just to get away from my desk, get away from the stress of the deadlines and everything, and just get out, have a hike, be in the woods. Luckily, I have a big wooded area behind the condo that I live in, so yeah, it's great to be able to just get out, get in the woods. It's very calming. Go for a nice walk, get a sweat going, throw some knives. On days where I always like throwing knives, it's just a fun thing I like doing, but on days where I'm really stressed out or maybe even irritated, it's a nice way to get some aggression out for sure. I'm not an aggressive person. I'm not super aggressive, and I don't have a temper issue or anything like that, but some days can be a little bit rough, and throwing those knives is just a nice way it's an effective way to blow off some steam for sure. I hate these burr weeds. They just stick to you. So I'm gonna get rid of these. All right, takes care of that. Yeah, so when you see me doing those spin throws, you'll notice that you might see me move a little bit closer or a little bit further back. Because when you do a spin throw, there's two things you need to consider. It's your technique, so it's how much spin you're giving it, but it's also the distance away from the target that you are, because it has to complete the spin and end up with the pointy side facing the target. So because of that, you need to know in your head if the knife is going to do one full rotation, or 1.5, or 2, or more, right? So depending on how far away you are from the target, You need to give the knife enough time and enough distance to actually complete those rotations. It just takes practice. But over time, I've come to realize how far away that I need to be from the target to do one full rotation. So one full rotation, 1.5, throwing from the handle, and then 2 full rotations. That's when I'm really far back. This is 1.5, throwing from the handle. Those throws were 2 full rotations. All right, well, my alarm just went off, so today's hike is over. I'm gonna pack it in and get back to work. Burrs. We hate burrs. Hey, it's October 1st, 11:30 a.m. and I'm just out on my lunch break hike. And I still have bedhead, which is fine because I'm in the woods. And I'm just gonna throw some knives, go for a little walk, and get on with the day. And if we see any other cool stuff in the woods, I'll be sure to record that as well. We'll do a few spin throws here. Shit. All right, well, time's up. My alarm's gone off and I have to head back to work. Lunch break is over. But today wasn't a great day for no spin. Spin throws I'm always pretty good at, but and I've gotten used to the spin throws with these sharp blades knives. It's a little bit different because they're more like spikes rather than knives, but that wraps up the week. You all have an amazing day and an amazing week. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.